So Rafe has potentially two runners in next week's Irish Oaks over at the Curragh. Firstly, Manuela De Vega. She was fourth, got bumped around a bit, but ran really well in the Epsom in the Oaks. How's she been since the race?
She seems to be fine. I think I've only sat on her once since that race, but seem very happy with how she's going. Obviously, she ran a great race, I thought, to finish fourth, despite, as you say, getting quite bumped around in that day. So we'd have to go into the Irish equivalent with high hopes.
And she didn't run in the Ribblestale, which should have kept her nice and fresh, which should be a huge positive as well.
That's it. She's obviously lightly raced this season, and as you say, she'll probably be nice and fresh for the race.
Antonia De Vega, she won in really impressive style at Newbury last time out, having not run it so far this season since the Fillies Mile at Newmarket. How impressed were you that day?
I was really happy with her. Obviously, she came off it quite early, but she's a real stayer. I thought she really stayed out the distance well, and the easy going that day suited her really nicely. So I think Rafe had mentioned that her work at home hadn't been outstanding, so we weren't going into the race with exceptionally high expectations, but she surprised us, and she obviously won with plenty in hand that day, so it was a taking performance.
And do you think with her there might need to be a bit of rain, or is she quite versatile ground-wise?
I think she probably suits a bit of ease in the ground. I think she really enjoyed conditions that day at Newbury, whereas Manuela seems to be a little bit more versatile. She seems to go on any condition.
And have you ridden at the Curragh much? How does it ride, and do you think it'll suit those two fillies?
I've ridden at the Curragh a bit over the last few years. Obviously, being retained by Qatar Racing in the past, it took me over there a few times, so I've got a bit of experience of the track. It's obviously a stiff course. That last sort of few furlongs are rising, so it's quite a stiff track, but I'm sure it'll suit them both well.